At the end of the interview, I'll show you my boxers. I mean,
Bring it, man.
It will be
Prove it,
fantastic.
dude. Prove it.
Prove it. Booker and Stryker, that is Brent and Zach there in the band Shinedown, and we're going to talk to them. Hi, guys.
What's
Hello.
up?
hey, it's great to see you here
Camera
in
one,
LA.
camera two.
Good to see you.
You guys. What's up?
You guys look fantastic.
Right back at you. I need those socks.
These
And
ones
those
right
shoes.
here.
The whole combo is
Yeah, the
going
combo
great.
is you're throwing down today.
He
it
really
looks
is.
like.
He really is. I just realized that I have a hole in my sock.
But
nothing
you
wrong
look
with that,
great.
dude.
Those are great shoes that you're wearing right there.
Right.
Though. Those
but
look really good.
My dog has this thing every morning, first thing, where it just, he loves to steal my socks and run.
What kind of dog?
Just a mix, kind of a bit of everything.
I
He
love
doesn't
that.
want you to
Yeah.
leave the house.
No, he loves me. He's a good boy. We've got too many dogs and a lot of pets. A lot of pets.
The guys in Shinedown have that new album Glow right now. Comes out at the
That's
end
just
of
the
May.
lighting.
No. That's not the lighting because I saw you outside of the lighting. 8 full-length albums. We still got a little bit to go before it's released. How are you guys feeling right now before the whole world hears all this tunes?
We feel good. It's the machine starting back up. So it's a lot of this stuff and a lot of it's been fun doing it and working on the record, and then single just came out. So we sit here and we go, all right, we hope this like every song, it's like you hope everybody receives it well. Hope you guys receive it well.
Yeah.
And we get excited.
But this
it's
feels like
exciting
family.
time.
This is like a second home.
This is easy.
Love
This
hearing
we
that.
know you guys.
Press isn't hard. I mean, for you guys.
we don't really look at this as press. We're just hanging out with
This-
friends.
Yeah.
That's exactly
this isn't
right.
that. This is fun.
Yeah.
We started off with our socks. So, I mean.
We did.
Right.
That's
That's
the
how
level.
you know each other.
The level of intensity.
By the end of
started
the
there.
interview, I'll show you my boxers. I
Yeah.
mean,
Bring it, man.
It will be
Prove it,
fantastic.
dude.
Prove
it.
Prove it.
I'll show you after.
So yeah, we're like probably 80 some days away from the album. How do you decide like how many tracks you'll put out before you drop the record? Because you have 4. How many? Are
So we
out?
released 4 singles
4, yeah.
last year, and then that parlayed into this year. The newest single when we announced the album, Safe and Sound.
Safe and Sound, of course.
It's essentially a double album. I think a lot of people thought, because it's 18 songs. So I think a lot of people felt like when we were releasing the singles last year that, hey, when they announce the record, it'll probably be 10 songs, maybe 12, but it's 18 in total. It took a long time. Like this particular record was a year and a half in the making. The songwriting, we really pushed ourselves this time around. I mean, I say that we do that on every album, but there was a lot going on in the band's life and there was a lot to talk about. But again, it's a record where Eric Bass, our bass player, was at the helm. This is the 3rd full-length record that he's done. Having a band member that has this kind of a skill set is not the norm, which we're very blessed that we have him. But he went to the wall on this one. He worked really, really hard.
When there's 18 songs, is there then a full theme to the album, or is it just 18 great songs that have to do with our life right now?
That's the latter. That we just did 2 cinematically themed concept records. So it was like, how do we get away from doing another concept record? But it is, it is a group of songs that belong together on one body of work, which feels great. And it's, again, like it didn't feel like we had to thematically stick to anything. And that's a good, when you don't have a lane you have to stay in, that's always kind of nice.
When you guys put Safe and Sound together, when you layer the guitars, like the guitar sounds for a song like that, is that 7, 8? It is so thick. I don't know how you even emulate that in concert. It's
2
just
tracks.
2.
2 tracks.
2 tracks.
Less is more. It's what I've learned. And
Really?
we
It's
learned
just
this.
2.
We learned this on Threats of Survival too. It's like we would stack guitars and it would almost get thinner, and then so now it's like left and right. Sometimes one up the middle.
Yeah, you hear these things too. Like I remember back in the day, I think it was Antichrist Superstar with Marilyn Manson, like The Beautiful People. It's kind of legendary. There's 27 guitar tracks. Like they just kept layering it and layering it and layering it. And there's an idea behind that. That turns into what's called big mono. And so what Zach was saying, Eric wanted to focus on a left and a right. Sometimes he would put something down the middle, but you want it in pure stereo, So like he would be more, his mindset was like, yeah, we can layer it, but then it's going to start to sound like Band in a Can. Meaning like sometimes what happens is, and this is no slight to, other engineers or mixers or what have you, but when you're a mixer, that's what you do. You mix records, and you mix records for a lot of people and what have you. But there's a complacency sometimes, I think, that happens just by default because you just know what sounds good. You know what your compression...
Do your tricks.
Yeah, your compression rates, your EQs,
Yeah.
your samples. And, Eric just doesn't do that. Like, so this was something where, everything was an amp. Everything was built around 4 or 5 really great sounding guitars.
Real drums. No, we didn't replace any drums. Everything was all analog.
Yeah.
Everything.
It bites on that track though. Like the
Thank you.
guitar
Thank you.
track is so
You need to
to
have
the point where I thought had to be at least 4
No, sometimes
laydowns.
when you do that, less is more. It's like you look at like Seven Nation Army. That's one guitar track.
Right.
That's why it sounds so big.
This is a band, Shinedown. There's like 24 #1 songs over your career, which seems
Isn't it more than that? I thought
Not
it was like
real.
24 on Media Base, 22 on Billboard.
there you
Okay,
go. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It's still none of it sounds real.
And Safe and Sound is technically the 37th single between 8 records.
Oh, is that right?
Which is nuts.
so. Whenever you put something out, you pretty much assume it's going to go #1.
No. Don't do that.
Last time
Don't
ever.
do that.
Absolutely not.
No, we get just
there will
as
be no
nervous.
jinxing this
All right, but
afternoon.
all right.
Well, yeah, I want to know about
Well,
the nervousness though a little bit.
But put it this way: when you release a single, you have a pretty good track record of knowing what the masses are going to like. Is it safe to say that?
I don't. I get nervous every
I
time.
mean, I knew that Safe and Sound, I was hoping that people were going to dig it because it kind of, and people noticed it too. It did it's an homage, it's a little bit of a wink to the Sound of Madness era.
Right.
And
which
people,
is heavy
I think,
guitars.
yeah,
Yes.
where I think people were kind of like, do they still have this in them? Which, obviously, I mean, I think the proof is in the song. But again, with all the success, that's because of you guys and the fan base. So you're trying to do your best to make sure what you're delivering is you're not resting on your laurels
Right.
and you're giving the audience something unique. But then sometimes you got to give them what they want.
But with Searchlight, you knew.
Oh, we were freaked. I was freaked out.
That's
I was
what
freaked
all
out about that
responsible for
one.
number
See-
one. So how do you feel about it? we
We got
never
no
expect
kickbacks
anything.
except for maybe a ticket to your show. That's about it.
No, well, thank
We'll
you
give you
very
all the
much.
tickets.
We'll give you all
Thank
the- You can have as many as you want.
I just have a music question in general. If I said your life depended on it, what song outside of your own songs do you know every single word to? You have to go on stage, we'll give you the track, and then you go.
You don't want to ask me that.
Yes, I do.
Every song.
Every song outside of a Shinedown song?
Every song.
Give me
You're
one.
good at it.
I can sing all the words to "It's the End of the World" as we know it right now.
And
that's
hold
just me.
on, let's get a
I
little
have
bit
a
of it.
weird.
That's the hardest song.
I have a weird lyric thing. He knows this. I can hear if I like a song. I can probably hear it twice, maybe 3 times, and I know every word.
Come on.
It's a little bit like a photographic memory type thing. He does, though. I can say this. Like, he does remember these little things that you're like, how do you remember that?
Don't know what I ate for lunch yesterday.
But he can tell you where we were April 2nd, 2018.
We were rehearsing for the Attention tour.
There you go.
In
What in
St.
the
Charles,
world?
Missouri.
Wow.
What?
Mary
Can you-
Lou Henner. He's got that thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's who has that.
Right.
He has the same thing. So it's safe to say you know the lyrics to all of your songs.
I don't know if that's accurate.
Oh, boy.
I probably do.
Brent,
though.
do you?
I don't know
No,
the
I
lyrics
had a feeling
to
that
all
you
of our
would.
He
songs.
definitely
There's too
doesn't.
many,
Yeah, I
right?
could there's too many, but it's just a weird thing that I have. So yeah, it's funny that you asked. I can any Tom Petty song, any of that stuff. I got it. I got it all.
You put me on the spot, and I guarantee you I'll mess it up.
No,
Like-
but there's got to be one. Like, even I have one. Booker, who is more of a music person than like the lyric person for a song.
Sitting on the dock of the
I was
bay,
about
I
to
won't
say,
mess up.
okay, there we
Sitting
go.
on the dock of the bay.
We got one,
Yeah,
Booker.
I
We
won't
got
mess
one
up.
out of him. All right.
Pearl Jam, Better Man. I think I know all that. And probably my favorite band. And yet I think maybe the only song I know every word to, and that's debatable.
Can we just for
Really?
a moment
Am I
here?
a freak?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think
No,
so.
no, no, no.
Not at all.
You're
Am
just
I weird?
dude.
You're just a savant.
I don't know.
Savant is the
I've
word.
never been called that. I don't know if that's true, but you're like, I only may know one song. I'm like, am I a weirdo that I know every song? Like every song.
He knows lyrics much better than me, and we'll be in the studio daily. And it could be the most random of lyric. And how many times a week I'll look over to him and say, that's what they're singing?
Right, exactly.
It
That's what
happens,
it was? I
honest
didn't know
to
that.
God, once
Yes.
a week it happens with us. And it could be my favorite song, and I'll be like, that's what they were saying? And I've played this 4 million times?
So you would pretty much lock into Better Man. The reason I bring this up,
I will, but it's
Singing in my head.
It's because sonically it does. I remember music. I'm more apt to know how the moves of how, like Second Chance, where it's going to go. My eyes are open.
well, the reason I bring this up is because there's a clip that I saw last night. That's why the universe is real. There's a clip I saw last night. I'd never seen this before. It's John Mayer talking about the melody to Better Man, and he starts off and he's in front of an audience, like, I'm going to show you all something. So he's dun, 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 playing on the guitar, dun, and then he goes, waiting, watching the clock. It's 4 o'clock. It's got to, and like he goes like, what? Like he's talking about like how it's just like the most brilliant,
Calls it like the most perfect song melody.
Yeah.
But I've seen this, and he breaks down the different guitar parts of the song.
Yeah.
And he said, you could have played it like this. And he's like, yeah, that's
Not
fine.
as
That's
good
still
that way.
great.
Yeah.
But the fact that they did it this way is what makes
and
it
that
so
was better,
special.
right?
Yeah. He wrote that on guitar too, I think, right? Didn't Eddie Vedder write that
That
on
was
guitar?
like the first time I think that people saw that Vedder was like, they didn't realize he was a guitar player.
Right.
It was Vitology, I think, is
Yeah.
where he like started stepping out with a
Well,
guitar.
I remember they were on the 10 tour, and I remember there's that video of them in the back lounge writing that song.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's correct. If I'm wrong, you can just blast it over.
All right, now we're going to go from songs to TV shows. This is something we talked about on our show last week, and our text line and our phones went crazy. Right off the top of your head, Brent Smith, your favorite TV show when you were a teen was what?
I think it only had one season, but man, I go back to My So-Called Life.
Oh, is that right? My
Yeah.
So-Called Life.
Yeah.
Wow, dog, I was not expecting.
Yeah, that's not.
Dude, I had the most massive crush on Claire Danes.
Yes,
Still
yeah.
do, by the way.
Right? Okay. Zach, what do you got?
I'm gonna say "Saved by the Bell."
Hell yes.
Big Saved by the
Come
Bell.
here. Let's go.
See,
Big
never
Saved by the
seen
Bell.
one episode and agree with Brent. So
Wow, of Saved by the Bell.
I have no idea.
This
It's like
is
high school, right?
Americana history that you're missing.
Never seen
One
an
of the
episode.
greatest. You got MASH, you got Cheers.
Watch
and
all
you got
of Saved by the Bell and then watch Showgirls. It'll ruin everything.
Really?
It'll just ruin it.
Showgirls is a decent movie.
I love Showgirls.
Right.
I'm just saying, like,
Jesse
it's
Spano
the juxtaposition where
Right.
it's just like, holy
You know,
moly.
you want to know a fun, weird fact?
I can't wait.
All those clothes that you make, when we always rip on each other for what we wear.
Yeah.
And I always wear stuff. The guy who designs all the clothes that I wear is married to Jesse Spano.
I love this.
Elizabeth Berkley,
Elizabeth
I believe, is her
Berkley.
real
Wait a
name.
minute, who is
Yes.
that?
Greg Loren. It's Ralph Lauren's nephew.
Oh, okay.
Come on, dude.
I thought you were, like, usually it's Blaine
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah, I like
was the
I,
guy.
a lot of Maid Warren stuff too.
Yeah, a
but
lot of
anyway,
Maid
watch
Warren.
Saved by the Bell. It's fantastic.
It's good. I mean, you have plenty of time to start Saved by the Bell.
All right, what about it as an adult though? What your favorite show in the last?
Yeah, let's
like,
turn this
15
around.
years.
Lost and Mad Men and Breaking Bad?
Okay.
Okay.
He won't. I can't get. I told him Breaking Bad's the best written
I've
show of all
tried,
time.
man.
It's
He
amazing.
can't get it. He can't get
Can't do
past
it.
the first
do it.
season.
I can't
is
do
that
it.
right?
I don't know what it is, man. I've tried so hard to, like, I want to feel what everybody else feels.
Right.
I just don't.
It's the best written show. To me, the three best written shows of the last 20 years are.
Now, both those actors are going to be annoyed. I think you're both great in other
Aaron
things.
Paul and Bryan Cranston. Is this
Amazing.
Brent Smith, everybody?
But they're the
Yeah.
best in Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anyway,
exactly.
for me, it's Breaking Bad, Sons of Anarchy, Yellowstone.
But
Are
I
the
think-
three best written. Because
Yellowstone.
I'm a writer. I love great writing.
You had me till Yellowstone only because
But have you seen Landman? Landman will change everything.
Landman was great, but the final season or the second season kind of sucked. But the end of it,
I didn't
came
think it did at
together.
all.
It did. They wrote all the girls as they were stupid. It's like no,
No,
woman
I-
had a brain cell in that.
I
But
don't know.
all of those
the
were really
wife,
smart
Allie
women.
Lauder's a bad lady, dude. I don't know.
Here's the
Listen.
thing about Sheridan. I've never seen one episode of Yellowstone, but I can tell, and even Billy Bob Thornton said this in one of the more recent interviews about it. He said at the end of the second season to the cast and everyone, he's like, I get it. I know how you're feeling right now. You just got to stay with me. Because in the third season, he's like, just stay with me.
Yeah,
Also-
I mean, Landman, the final two episodes were good.
Yeah.
But the middle of the season
I get
just
it.
kind of fell apart. for
Okay,
me.
I get the middle of the season, but here's the thing about to juxtaposition what you said about the women thing. The lawyer scene, where
She's badass at everything.
Dude, I like get pumped because I have like that's like my bathtub show, or like I'm sitting down eating lunch or whatever. Dude, I get like pumped when I know she's about to go on a tear.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Anyway, what are we talking about?
Where are we on Game of Thrones?
I'm not a period piece guy.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
Can't
don't
watch
need
it
dragons,
either.
Why
dude.
don't we just move in together? We got
I don't-
Jordan.
yeah, dude.
Yeah. We got
I got enough room in
Breaking-
my shoe closet for whatever you got.
All
we, can,
right.
we can bring them.
I got something else for these guys, Booker.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go. My answer was The Strokes. His was Radiohead. What band did you start off going, and they're fine, I don't care about them, and then who knows why, now you really like them a lot?
Man, these are interesting questions.
Thank you very much.
Well, because they're good at their jobs. We don't find
Probably
that
because you don't think of it as a job.
every day.
Right, exactly.
We don't see that every day. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this one. In my youth, I did not like Pink Floyd,
That's okay.
and now I understand the genius behind Pink Floyd.
There you go. There you go.
That
Also,
could be an
the
age
Strokes
thing,
is
though.
also one of them too.
Who's that?
The Strokes is one of them too for me.
Yeah.
Where I was like earlier, I was like, and now I listen, I'm like, all right, I like it.
Yeah.
I don't think it was so much that I was like, I don't like it
Maybe
necessarily.
just dismissed it slightly.
Yeah, but Biffy Clyro,
Oh,
like
wow.
I didn't get it, and then all of a sudden, this was in the last like 2 years. I was like, you moron.
Yeah, that was great
Like,
band.
and then
Such
there was
a great band.
there's like this epiphany that happened to me, what have you, and yeah, just what an eclectic and outside of the box group of guys.
Yeah.
I just didn't lock into it in the very, very beginning, but in the last like year and a half, I'm like, wow, this is an extremely talented band.
Yeah. Thinking of Radiohead for me, I just at first I was like, okay, they're kind
Yeah.
of weird.
I'm still you at first.
Then I got OK Computer, and I was like, oh, you're dumb.
So that's my least favorite record.
He likes Radiohead, but that's his.
Kid A is great, and I know everybody
Pablo
thinks
Honey
that's
guy.
the best. The Bends, maybe.
Yeah, man.
The Bends for
I
me.
am.
But
And I'm not
The
a big radio
Bends
fan.
is even the Bends, man. It's like Radiohead is an interesting one. I love the fact that they're like, yeah, we're Radiohead, deal with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love that we're gonna do it when we want to do it aspect.
Yep.
And if we don't want to do it, we'll never do it again. And you can just deal with it.
I know a lot of people with that same question, though, bands where you kind of like wrote it off that now are like, this is the greatest band in the world, and that's Oasis.
Oh.
You know, because everybody was like, they're never going to tour. Like, even he was like, they're never. I'm like, yeah, they will. When
the
they
biggest
need to
Oasis
do it,
fan.
they'll
Yeah.
do it.
And I was the one saying like,
He's like,
this is
never.
gonna
I'm like,
happen.
I wanted it more for you than anyone on the planet.
Greatest.
Well,
You
let's
saw
turn.
how many shows?
I saw two.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's
Very nice.
turn this around and make it about your band.
Yes.
We don't care. We
So-
talk about our band all the time.
Well, would you? Is there ever an inkling or an itch to go off of the page so much that it doesn't sound like Shinedown and release something that's just not what you guys
Well,
do?
I mean, we do the Smith and Myers stuff.
We have Smith and Myers for that, which works out really good. You know, I think we've got songs on there that are very, again, I always call Shinedown a no lane highway because we can kind of, you know, you look, you listen to Symptom, you listen to Searchlight, it doesn't really sound like something we'd do. There's a song on this record called Dizzy that kind of fits in that box too. That doesn't sound like something we'd normally do, but we have Smith and Myers for that. If we really want to go far outside, you know, you got songs like Bad at Love, Not Mad Enough, which are definitely not Shinedown songs. So we have an outlet for that.
But I will say this though too. I mean, that gets brought up. You know, I think at least, you know, once or twice during an album cycle when we're like kind of, because we don't ever look at album cycles like you finish those. Like you don't finish them, you release them to the world and they live forever, even after you're gone. You know, so I think that a lot of times we're never walking in there. And I've said this at, you know, probably ad nauseum, but the fact of the matter is we just hold true to that idea of when we go in there, we're trying not to make the same record twice, and we're trying to not write the same song over and over again. You know, you want to super serve certain parts of your core audience, but our audience, whether they've been there from the beginning or they're just kind of figuring out who we are, it's pretty much established in the beginning of that relationship between us and our audience. Like, we're going to do what we want to do when we're in there because they allow us to be ourselves. So I could tell you, you never know what we're going to do.
Let me follow up with that. So you're on stage, you're singing, you're at a show, and you look out and you see somebody that doesn't know the band's music. Maybe they just now found out. Do you like that person more, or are you trying harder for that person more, or are you more excited to see the person that might be a little older that's been there for 20 years with the band?
I get excited about new people for
Yeah.
sure. I get excited about the people that people bring along. That you can tell they know Second Chance, they know Sound of Madness, but everything else might be new. But I also just get, I don't know, it's probably equal for me. I get excited about the people I've seen at 100 shows too, you know? So it's like, but definitely when you see new people, you know, the best part to us.
Last year, the signs were a big deal.
Yeah, a lot of signs. We started doing this thing in our show where the stage basically takes up the whole floor of the arena. and we have a B stage in the middle, and we go out there, and people would bring signs. And he has to kind of ignore signs usually because, again, not knowing all the words to the songs.
He might read them.
No teleprompter.
No eye contact.
No, he won't do a teleprompter. So like he's trying to focus on songs. So he tries not to look at signs. But then on this section, we change up the set list every night. We never know what we're going to play in that section. So at that point, we'll read signs, and there's been some really good ones. So that's like fun to see people like, I've been to this many shows, or this is my first Shinedown show. You see a lot of that. But the biggest thing for us is especially in the last 5 years, the 3 generations thing. You see,
So cool.
You see the granddad, the dad, and the kid. And like, dude, to know that like people are passing your music on, like there is no other goal.
I saw twins at one of the shows, like newborns. They had like cans of it.
Yeah.
They were twins. They were like,
Oh,
full,
my
like the
That's
mom
the best.
and the dad, and they had signs like twins first concert.
But that's
Wow.
the best too, right? Like you're like, you know what? I can't get a babysitter. Whatever. We're going.
We're
anyway.
going.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay.
Twins are get in free anyways.
yeah.
Are there any signs that come to mind, one or two that you just thought were, that was funny, that was clever? I like that sign right there.
There was a mom that had a sign. Of
course there
You
was.
know exactly where I'm going with this.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, of course
And
there was.
he was like, "It's my son's birthday, blah blah blah," and he would love to meet the band. And we don't do meet and greets or anything like that. So Brent sees a sign, brings this kid on stage. She's like, he would be like ecstatic, whatever, to meet the band. Brings this kid on stage, and he's on stage, and he looks like he is having the worst time. Like, I mean, there's photos of it that I'll show you after where he's just like. But then you're obviously he's nervous. I mean, there's 15,000 people out there, so we get off stage, and then there's our
Like
photographer.
literally in the doogie. Was it the doogie position?
Yeah.
Like this, the whole. I felt terrible. I
And
was
so
like, oh no.
We get off stage, and our merch guy finds a Reddit thread where she goes, "Hey, I'm bringing my son to his first show. He's very autistic." She's like, "But he loves music and he wants to come." She goes, "But if anyone ever did anything like to highly embarrass him, he would probably shut down."
Oh,
So, but we found that after the fact. But
Right.
she did. She had the sign.
she made the sign.
Right.
It's on
And now,
her.
I think
She
what
used
meant-
her kid.
I think what she meant was she wanted to meet us, just not in front of this many
Not in front of the
people.
arena. Right.
Not
So
now.
that was a pretty good
That-
one.
that is a good one.
And then there's always there's offers. Lots of
There's
offer
offers.
signs. Lots of offer signs.
You gotta love an offer sign.
Gotta love an offer sign.
8 full-length albums. May 29th is when
Yeah.
it drops. 18 songs.
Yep.
Guys, congratulations on an unbelievable journey and
Thanks.
career and the work ethic.
Thank
it's
you.
infectious.
And being nice guys
That's
for
what I was gonna
all
say.
of these
Thanks for
years.
letting us in your
Thank
living
you for
room.
being good at your jobs.
Thank
you
We
very
very
much.
much appreciate that.
That's debatable.
that.
Shinedown, of course, their new album's coming out. Get it when it comes out, stream it, do that stuff, go see them in concert. And we thank you for your time. And as always, for stopping by, guys.
Thanks
All
for
love,
having us.
guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.